Welcome to the Peew, the golden age of Peew.
Is it?
Well, that is yet to be determined.
Is it gold or silver?
Or is it
lead?
Is it golden or is it urine?
Only you would take it there.
Only time will tell. Okay, so we have two golden opportunities today. The golden opportunity of
platform shoes
and a golden opportunity of television.
So we'll start with platform shoes, because I was cruising.
Always start with platform shoes.
I was cruising through the internet and I saw these Balenciaga crocs that were going to flash on the screen. I just thought that they were so cool and I'd love to have them, but they probably cost $1,000 or more.
Do you remember the Gucci with the stripes? The Gucci platforms?
Yes.
Those are also
Those are fun.
Right? Yeah.
Yes. So I was telling Michael that I was at Bushwick this weekend, just yesterday actually, and there were so many fabulous platform shoes on people's feet.
You know, and it begs the question, I've been wondering this for a long time now. When I saw the Gucci platforms a while ago, I thought, well, it's only a matter of time now before Payless will have platform shoes. You know,
but their platform shoes aren't nice though.
But they're not nice, and they wear down really quickly. But they're also not. It's also not like a major movement. Like in the '70s, platform shoes were everywhere, and at JCPenney and whatever, and almost all the shoes were platforms. And it's sort of like now there are maybe like 2 or 3 kinds, but it's not. I guess it's probably because there's so many different styles that are prevalent now. But
it's more a micro trend.
It's a micro trend, but it's hard for there to be more than a micro trend these days because there's so many different. You know.
Right, we're all fragmented now.
We're all fragmented.
But there were just brilliant platforms, and they're not even that expensive. I mean, there were even a pair of platforms that I saw someone wearing that I almost bought on the internet because I thought they were so cool.
How much were they?
They were $200, and which I didn't think is an expensive price for platform shoes.
What were they? A name?
I don't remember the name of the brand, but when I saw somebody wearing them, I thought, oh, those are the shoes that I was going to buy. And I still might buy them because I just thought they were so cute. But since I don't know the name of them, I'll have to look. No. But the women were wearing just fierce platform shoes.
And were they homemade or were they?
No. They were like store-bought platforms. I mean, you could see. There's all these stores that are online now that are selling platform shoes.
Yeah,
and they're selling really cool platforms. I mean, you're in every color, every kind of style, like huge heels or like low heels. Every kind, like sneaker platforms, shoe platforms, boot platforms. I mean, it's really fun, wild stuff.
Yeah, I imagine if this would have been the case, you know,
in the Club Kid days. Yeah. It would have been so fun. I mean, because we were wearing, I wore 70s platforms.
Yeah, and so did I. From Alig and Susie, I got them.
Yeah.
And the problem was that you either had to have them made yourselves, which we did, or buy vintage. And there were, I can't think of even one kind of like current, you know, contemporary platform shoe that was made back then.
I think John Fluevog made some platforms.
Okay, yeah, he made some pseudo platforms. They were like maybe. The ones that the Kier wore in Grooves and Heart. But they're not, were they really platforms or were they just like, they were semi-platforms?
They were pumps with a little platform for the women's shoes, but even Fluevog made men's platforms and they were just they were about this thick and this long. I remember it felt like you were wearing a concrete block on your foot.
Yeah, I did not like the Fluevog shoes. I didn't like the shape of the, you know, the signature shape of the heel, which was...
You didn't?
I didn't.
I loved it.
I didn't. It was so singular with Fluevog that I don't know. I just didn't like it.
That's what I thought was cool about it. And what I loved about Fluevog is in the early '90s the shape of their men's shoes, especially in the toe. They kind of made the toe area really big, and it looked like baby shoes.
Well, I thought it looked like a camel toe.
Okay, well, it was more to me. It would look like baby shoes or clown shoes.
Clown shoes.
And I really like that because I like having all that space where your toes are, so that they're not all bunched together, like when you're wearing pointy shoes.
Yeah, that's awful for your foot.
It is awful for your foot, and it's just, you know, your feet don't hurt, and I don't know. I like that shape. It was just.
I wore high heel like women's platforms one time in my life, and it was on a Halloween, which I know, but I don't understand how women can wear these pointy shoes one day and then wake up the next day and their feet are in such pain, knowing that I have to put those shoes back on again. It would make me want to kill myself. Like I wouldn't be able to survive having to put those shoes on every day.
All right, we'll take a break on that note.
And now a word from our sponsor. Peeew!
Welcome back to the Peew, where we are going to now talk about the golden age of TV, which we are part of, sort of. We're sort of TV show, we're a web show, golden age of web shows. But it is a golden age of web shows. But it's also, in my opinion, a golden age for television. Ernie disagrees.
I don't disagree. I'm saying that some people would disagree.
I disagree that you don't disagree.
Because I don't watch enough TV to be able to opine on whether it's a golden age of TV or not. What I do notice is that there are so many TV shows that you can't possibly watch them all.
Right. Well, that's mostly what I'm basing this on. So it's sort of like going to a grocery store and seeing, one kind of ketchup, and now you see 150 kinds of ketchup. You would say this must be the golden age of ketchup. Well,
but maybe not, because some might argue that what if all those 150 ketchups all taste lousy, and
you could make the same argument for the 3 ketchups. What if they all taste lousy?
Right. So it's not a golden age then. Well, it just means that you have 150 lousy choices.
Well, having 150 choices, whether they're lousy or not, is better than having 3 choices. So there's a much better chance of having a good TV show. Anyway, you have a lot of knowing shows that we know are good, like Mad Men or like.
So what show have you been watching that you think is really good?
Well, Walking Dead. I mean, that's an older show, but there are a lot of Walking Dead type shows like Mad Men.
I hated The Walking Dead.
Really?
I mean, I liked The Walking Dead until they got until after they left Terminus, because after they left, which I think was the 3rd season. Because after they left Terminus, it became interminable. Well, I just felt like all they're doing is running from zombies and fighting, and it was just like the same thing. It was just like the same thing over and over in every episode. It was like, oh, they think they found a safe place.
Well, I think
no, it's not.
I think possibly also our bar of our standards are higher now because there are so many shows. But the other one I was going to use as an example was also AMC, the Breaking Bad. But there are a lot of shows.
That one I didn't watch.
There are a lot of shows like that now that I'm binge watching actually because I have a reason to.
I didn't watch Breaking Bad because I decided that I'd rather consume crystal meth than watch a TV show about it.
But there are so many shows like that that are more realistic and that push more boundaries and offer you something more than we had maybe 20 years ago now. And they say.
Did you watch 13 Reasons Why?
I did not watch that one.
Because everybody was talking about that one about a year ago, and
we did a show on it.
And kids were all upset about it. But I also did not like that show. I mean, by the end, I just wanted her to die already. Like I thought she was so annoying.
Well, for the record, I do not share any opinion. Not want her to die. So
she's so whiny. And then when they brought back like 13 more reasons why or whatever,
there was 13 more reasons, 26 reasons.
Well, it was the 2nd season. And I really felt that they should have just gone supernatural. She should have come back as a killer ghost and then horribly killed each person that tormented her.
That's an example of when the sequel is just a reason for another movie because there was no reason for 26. But it's like Halloween, Blair Witch 2, which wasn't even about Blair Witch. It was like they just took the name.
That's true. Well. So yeah, I didn't even watch it.
But because the prevailing wisdom, or if you call it that, is the notion maybe is that the golden age of television was in the 50s.
But it really isn't. When you watch those 50s shows, they're horrendous.
Well, they're not horrendous.
They are horrendous.
They were,
besides Lucy, name one show from that time, or The Honeymooners, which I can't even really watch that show. I don't think it's funny.
For the time, you have to put yourself in their shoes. For the time, right. It was.
I don't want to wear their unfabulous shoes.
They didn't have very good shoes.
I want platforms by Balenciaga.
Yeah. Well, back then they were considered groundbreaking and funny, and
I want to break ground with some Balenciaga platforms.
And we will see you next time.
Bye.